morning, Valley. So before we get a closer look on the weather, let's get an update on the tropics. So the National Hurricane Center is keeping a close eye on two areas that could have further development. Now, the first one is in the western part of the Atlantic, and it's right here. It's a low pressure that has a low 10% chance of further development. Now, this one is kind of unlikely because it's going to encounter some unfavorable conditions. However, we have a second area that has a slightly higher chance of further development, about a 20% for the next 7 days. And it's right here in the central part of the Atlantic. So slow development could occur as we head toward the weekend and into next work week. And that's just because this area is looking to encounter some favorable conditions. But as of right now, we're not really going to see any impacts, or it's not going to affect us here in the Rio Grande Valley. But remember, we are still in hurricane season. In fact, we haven't even reached the peak of hurricane season yet, but we're relatively close. The peak is not until the beginning of September. So remember, we have several months until the official end of hurricane season. So this is not the time to put your guard down. This is actually the time to continue to get the most up-to-date information on the tropics. But as of right now, nothing to worry about as of yet. But we are going to be monitoring the rain and the storms for today and these next couple of days. But on the positive side, look at our temperatures for this afternoon. Most of us are going to be in the mid to upper 90s, except for a few areas just along the coast. But remember, if areas have a little bit more cloud cover, a little bit more rain, so they could have slightly cooler temperatures than just the mid and upper 90s. But let's go ahead and track it all out. So mostly dry conditions for this morning, but as we head toward the afternoon and early evening, that is when some sea breeze showers and storms will start to filter in, and we'll have a little bit of a break tonight. But early Thursday, we could have some lingering showers and storms, but again, it's just going to be short-lived, and then we get another round on Thursday afternoon, so more sea breeze showers and storms will start to filter in, and that's going to be the same setup for Friday, but slightly higher coverage, and that's just because of a front that's going to move further south into central Texas, and that's what's going to allow for more moisture to filter in the form of rain and storms. But the storms that filter in are just general thunderstorms, and that's going to be the main thing for these next couple days, especially as we head into the weekend and into this upcoming work week, where those rain chances are a little bit higher. But remember, just general thunderstorms are expected all the way until Friday, so we're not really too concerned with the severe threat as of right now. But make sure to stay up to date with NBC 23 with the latest. But as far as rainfall totals go, well, we're not looking to see a whole lot, maybe 1 to 2 inches within the next 7 days. But of course, localized higher totals could be possible. So areas that may be prone to flooding or areas that are low lining could experience some pondering, maybe some minor street flooding. So as always, give yourself some extra time before heading out the door.